What's up, guys? This is the second part of the second game from Are You Airsoft this last weekend. Game mode is Attack and Defend, and I am on the attacking team. So this video picks up pretty much more or less directly where the other video left off. I was just taken out due to a headshot, so I'm on my way back to respawn. In the first video, my Krytac SPR battery died, and my spare battery is currently what's powering the bomb. Right now, I'm currently down to just my Glock and what little ammo that I have left, because two of my magazines also were down this day for whatever reason. So I'm on my way back to respawn at Centerfield. And I noticed that an enemy player has snuck around behind us and has subsequently taken out my team. So as I'm watching him to see how far he goes, Pete Newman gets out, but then he stops and talks to him, to the guy on the enemy team, there's Ethan, to ask him if he had any green gas for the sniper rifle he was using. And I noticed that they were stopping. So I run back to respawn, and I go on the offensive. So keep in mind, technically he's still in play. That's all I'm going to say.
Bang.
If you watch closely, on the upper left-hand part, right there, you can see the BB that hits me. It actually hits me and bounces right off the top brim of my goggles. So I pretty much get up exactly where I was before I get out. But that was, I mean, you could say that was a little dirty on my part, but my opinion is that, I mean, wars are about taking advantage of your advantages, right? The only fair gunfight is an unfair gunfight. And so I think I came out on top.
All star 11 more, buddy. You can bet that's going on YouTube. Said you can bet that's going on YouTube. You wouldn't happen to have another battery, would you? Huh?
So I asked the ref if he had another battery, and he did. The problem is that those batteries were wired to Dean's, and mine is still wired to Tamiya, because, you know, that takes work on my part, and I don't really like working. So I liked.
Hey, Pete.
Pretty much my gun went down that game.
Like 8.
And I didn't get it back till afterwards when we stopped doing Attack and Defend. But that changes here pretty soon. And I'm quite happy with my gun going down.
No.
Right, so I get back to our respawn and notice that the majority of my team is just back here chilling. Pete's reloading. The new guys, they're either, I don't know what they're going through right now, but here pretty soon I get them motivated. Pete needs some ammo, so I, you know, give Pete some ammo, because everybody needs ammo in order to shoot people, right? But right after that, I get to play with a very special toy, which I've never gotten to play with before.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Krytac Shrike. Now, if you don't know what the Shrike is, it is the LMG variant of what I normally run, except it's got a higher rate of fire.
Use this one.
Than my previous,
It's a high
than my SPR.
Halfway. If you need more, let me know.
And so normally I run, I know in the one of the last videos I talked about using semi-auto. which is fine for, you know, rifles, for like rifleman roles, you know, ARs, AKs, that kind of thing. When you have an LMG, I mean, it's just required that you go full auto. So that's kind of what I did for the rest of the video. The problem with the Shrike is because it has such a high rate of fire, I couldn't hardly keep up with winding the magazine, which, you know, that's fun and all. The reason it doesn't have the box mag is that apparently a BB got stuck in one of the wheels and was preventing it. So I kind of go a little ham. Because if you've ever played with an LMG, which I hadn't until now, it's very addicting. So that was a mutual slaying. He got me and I got him at more or less the same time. So I go back to respawn. After this, we start a massive push, and eventually we well, I guess you'll have to watch to see how it turns out.
No, it's feeding. I just can't keep up with it. We have less than 5 minutes. Y'all need to push.
So there I was doing a no-no again, talking when I was dead. Shame on me, right? But I was trying to get those kids motivated, get everyone motivated to make a push, because I know that we're running out of time. Since the last time I saw the bomb, it had like 8 minutes or so left, I think. If I remember right, I don't know. I probably said it during the video. But, so I'm trying to get everyone to push up, because we're running out of time. And frankly, I want to win, you know.
We don't have any.
It was a draw the last game. Or technically it was a defeat on our part. Or a defeat on their part. Oh, I guess that means I won. My team won in the first game. We successfully defended the fort. But I want to win again. Because at the time I wasn't thinking, and I thought it was a draw. Because I'm crap. So, here, pretty soon, you're going to see probably one of the coolest things that I've seen. Oh, I had to
go.
Ready? Bam! Call of Duty moment. That was so freaking sweet at the time. I don't even know. I like stopped thinking Airsoft and started thinking badass. But anyway, so we start to push up. At least I start to push up using the LMG to its full effect. And I had to reload because reloading, you know, not a box mag. It's only an M4 high cap. Turns out I ended up leaving that magazine that I put there
you got the bomb?
on top of that box. I just completely forgot about it.
Go.
Even though I went back to grab my Krytac. Just left it there. Luckily, someone turned it in, and the refs got it. So I'm about running to the fence right there. Shut up, phone. Take out a guy defending, and Pete yells at me saying there's somebody on the right. So I immediately switch shooting arms and go for cover. And it gets a little interesting from here on out.
I'm in the building.
So Pete asks where I am. Unbeknownst to me, he gets taken out. I'm pretty sure. Here pretty soon, he comes and gives me back my pistol. I should have given him my other mag too. Sorry, Pete. So I'm in the. Turns out that guy right there that I shot in the hip, he was already out. But I'm in the base, keeping them at bay, hoping that my guys can get the bomb in to plant it. So there's Pete. I check it. Turns out he ran out. Sorry, Pete. My bad, bro. And then I go back out to defend some more. Now I really telegraph my position right there. If you don't know what telegraphing is, I stuck the barrel of my gun out the door. And what that does is if they're paying attention, they'll see my barrel, and if they see my barrel, they know which direction I'm pointing and which direction I'm heading. So I've used that before on people. So right there, it was pointing out towards the back corner.
Which team are you going?
And if they were paying attention, they would have been ready. So this is a little confusing moment.
Where are you going?
I didn't know if he was on my team or not, and I asked him which side he was going, and he told me my side. He was going attacking, and then he started to raise his gun. If you ever come across a situation like that, always have your gun raised, because you'll always be able to get your shot off before if your gun's raised and theirs isn't. But anyway, back to the telegraphing. I do a little better here. I had my gun up, and I pied the corner as I could to go around it, so they couldn't tell where I was when I was. So, if at all possible, you want to stay far enough off of cover to where you won't give your position away. So the bomb goes off. Turns out it's in the compound, but it didn't get armed. He got taken out right as he tried to arm it.
Y'all okay?
So that ended up chalking up to a super close defeat on our part. Anyway, links in the description below for RU Airsoft. Y'all have a good one.
The bomb was there. I just didn't have enough time to arm it.